Hey everyone, today is my channel anniversary. 10 years ago today, I uploaded my first review and video to this channel. Back then, I wanted to talk more about books and learn something new. That's why I started this channel. And now it's 10 years later and over 1,100 something videos. And I don't know, I don't think I expected to make this so long. I didn't really have a plan, but I've had a lot of fun over the last 10 years. Now, I started off with the intention of thinking more critical and analytical and also talking more analytical about books again. And if you followed me along, you probably have seen a lot of changes to the way I talk about books. I don't know. Recently, I've been more interested in getting people curious about books than analyzing them in a video form. Because oftentimes, if you go too deep into the book and into the analysis, there are things that you take away that others can't discover anymore when they read it. Analysis is fun to watch in a video if you have read the book, but to make you pick up the book, I think it's not that helpful. But maybe that's just me. Another thing that you might have noticed over the years, if you have been watching my channel, is that I did more than talk about books. I've talked a lot about reading in general, some reading discussions, but I've also talked about my life. I talked about things that interest me. I experimented with different formats and different ideas, and I really enjoyed doing that. Another thing that also happened is that I have been awful at putting up videos recently. If you've been around for a while, you know that my work life has changed in recent years, and I've moved away from not working on a computer in a full-time job situation to being stuck at an office job all day staring at a computer. And I've noticed that that takes away my interest and energy to do that in my private life as well. So the last 2 years, I have been awful at putting up videos. I've been messing up my schedule a lot. I've been not really good in my videos. I try to make them, but I can't say that I'm as happy about the videos that I put up in recent years than in the earlier years. Quality-wise, let's not talk about the early years. But in general, I think there has been changes. And I've decided this year for the first time in a long time to make channel goals or announce some changes I want to make to my channel. One thing I want to definitely abolish is my schedule. I used to work on the Monday-Friday upload schedule for a long time, and it's been loose for a long time. So now I've decided I'm going to scrap that. I want to upload whenever I have a video, hoping that it will be more videos than in recent months, which were like 1 or 2 apart from the staple letter to the month and monthly wrap-up. I was awful in recent months, let's be honest. Something I hope to achieve with abolishing the upload schedule is that I make videos once I finish a book. So I started off wanting to talk about every book I read. I still do that, but not in separate reviews anymore, but mostly in monthly wrap-ups. I will continue with my monthly wrap-ups because I think they give you a nice overview of what happened on my channel and in my reading during the month. But I want to upload more single reviews again. Just one book in one video. And I hope that if I don't focus on I upload on Mondays and Fridays, but that I can upload whenever I want, that it incentivizes me a little bit more to make a video as soon as I finish a book and then upload it. Let's see how that works. When I started the channel, I wanted to learn new things and experiment with things. And I have done that for a while, but recently I didn't find the time and energy. So this year, what I want to do is upload reading vlogs more. And I started doing that at the end of 2020, where I experimented with different reading vlogs for my audiobooks, that I go out with my audiobook and film myself and my thoughts and ideas as I progress with the audiobook. And I think I want to continue doing that. I have no idea how that's going to turn out or where it's going to lead. And that's aside from the overall goals I have for myself with this channel, that I want to have more fun with it again. I want to inspire people to read books that they may not have heard of or wouldn't have picked up otherwise. You may find that I don't read always the newest books or the most popular books. I read the things that come across my hands and I want to pick up and read. And I feel that a lot of times those are not the most talked about books. And I would love to inspire people to try out new things, to expand their horizons, and yeah, just have fun with reading. That's the thing I think we forget on booktube quite a lot, that it's not all about statistic, that it's not all about numbers and reaching this arbitrary goal and having read so many of this, but having fun with our reading. It doesn't matter if it's a classic, if it's a serious book, if it's a nonfiction book. We don't have to analyze everything. We don't have to go deep and learn something from it. We can just have fun reading the things. And that's what I want to focus on this year again. Fun. Having fun reading and all the other things I do. As it's my 10-year anniversary video, let's address the topic of subscribers. As you've probably noticed, you cannot see how many subscribers I have. I made that private years ago when YouTube broke the subscription system. And I currently have around 6,000, not that it matters, because I do think that most of these people are either not used accounts or people who don't get actively informed about me uploading new videos anymore. Due to all the sub box changes that YouTube made, which doesn't encourage people to actually see the people they are subscribed to, but have them on the page and watch people they don't know already and they might not want to watch videos from. So I'm not personally offended if you don't watch every video I upload. Not every video might be interesting to you, but I know it's hard to keep on track with all the people we are subscribed to when we don't see them in our sub boxes. And that's why I'm sticking with my monthly wrap-ups. I always mention what videos I uploaded and what books I read in a month, so you have an overview and you can see that and you can go back and watch videos that you were interested in but didn't know about. I want to thank you for making these last 10 years such a blast. I really enjoy being part of the community, even though the community has grown so much that I don't feel part of most areas of the community anymore, but I have my little niche. I have you guys. I love seeing you in comments. I love talking to you, and I love interacting with the community that I have. And this is my little booktube niche. So thank you very much. Let me know in comments whatever you want today, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.